Hi friends, I'm Felicia. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my TBR for a new readathon, which I am very excited about. And it is the Hey Readerathon, which is hosted by Chantel at An Intentional Life. And if you haven't heard of her, you don't know about her channel, definitely check her out. She's just making killer content. And her husband is a web developer. I'm not quite sure what his job is. He built a website for her anyway, with TBR prompts, and it's just basically a TBR website, which is super cool. It's called Hey Reader, and so in honor of that, she started this readathon, and yeah, I'm super excited to join in. So the readathon runs from October 12th to the 18th, and it has 4 prompts plus a bonus prompt. And if you go onto the Hey Reader website and make a profile and make a TBR, then you'll be, and you read one of the books on your TBR. I don't know if you just have to make the TBR or if you actually have to finish one of them. But you'll actually be entered into a giveaway to win a book at the end of the readathon. So I think that's cool. So yeah, I'm just going to share the books that I have chosen with you. I need to pull up the prompts here. Okay, so the first prompt is to read a book with orange on the cover or the spine. And so for that one, I picked Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell. This was already on my TBR for the month of October because, yeah, it's a library book, so I want to read it this month. I want to read it anyway. So, yes, as you can see, there's orange and here on the spine as well. So, I think this one will be a good fit, and I like to read graphic novels during a week-long readathon. So, the next prompt is to read a book with a 3-word title. And so for that one, I chose My Cousin Rachel by Daphne du Maurier, which was also on my TBR for the month. And coincidentally, the group that I'm reading it with, we're reading it from October 11th to the 17th. So I'll just start on the 12th for the Hey Readerathon. But yeah, looking forward. I've read that book before. I think I talked about this in my other TBR video. I've read the book before and loved it. And so I'm excited to read it again and talk with people about it, because the first time I read it, I had lots of feelings. So I'm really looking forward to discussing it with people, and we can all just talk about our feelings. But yeah, also a great read for this time of year. The next prompt is to read a book with the title that includes like a water word. So like rain or river or sea or pond or something, you know, whatever. So for that, I chose The End of the Ocean by Maya Lunda. And I bought this book. This was a cover buy. This was 130% a cover buy, because look at this cover. This is, I love it. The artist is Scott Naismith. So check him out, because yikes, it's beautiful. And I'm a little bit nervous about this book because I read one of Maya Lunda's earlier books at the beginning of this year, and I didn't really care for it. Like, there were things that I liked, but it was just kind of like the writing, so I don't know. And there were some really weird plot points that happened. But anyways, so I hope that I'm going to like this one better. All I know is that it has 2 timelines, 2017 and 2041. It has to do with someone sailing on the ocean. So yeah, hope that I don't hate it, because then I'm going to feel really conflicted about keeping it. The last official prompt is to read the first book in a series. So I'm going to be rereading a book, and that is Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Promise bind up. If you saw my Victober TBR / October TBR, I was looking for this book and I couldn't find it. It was literally on the shelf. I forgot that I put it there when I reorganized my shelves. But yeah, so Chris and I recently finished watching through the show again, and so now I want to read all the graphic novels again, because I've only read them once and I haven't even read all of them. So yeah, I'm really excited about reading this one, and another graphic novel during a readathon is good. Even though, I mean, it's enormous, but like the pages themselves are still normal. They just have a lot of white space. Anyways, so yeah. That was squeaky. Okay, then there's a bonus prompt, which is to read a book from Chantel's fall book recommendations video. I'll link the announcement video, and that video is linked in the announcement video. Okay, and the book that I chose for that is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which is also already on my TBR. This just worked out really well. Now I know the week that I'm going to be reading these books, so it works out well. Looking forward to reading that one as well. I have the audiobook narrated by Richard Armitage, who should narrate every audiobook, I think. That's kind of how I feel. But yeah, so those are the 5 books that I'm going to be reading for the Hey Readerathon. And I hope that you will check it out and consider joining. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And definitely check out Chantel's channel. Yeah, she makes great content, so definitely watch some of her videos. Alright, so that is it for today's video. So let me know if you're going to be joining in, if you've read any of these books before, and what you think about them. You know, just any general thoughts. I love to chat with you in the comments. And so, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, so long, and thanks for all the fish.